Good morning, reception class. Here is a little video to explain your English lesson for today. So for today, you will need a pencil and the sheet that you can see on the screen, which has got true or false at the top. So if you want to pause me and get those ready now, please. Right, last week and yesterday, we have been reading this non-fiction book that's called I Love Dinosaurs. And before we start today's lesson, I just want to know if you can remember anything you have learned. So just pause me and have a little think. See if you can remember at least one fact that you've learnt about a dinosaur so far that you didn't know already. Right, we'll just have a quick recap together. So far, we have learnt about a Brachiosaurus. One thing that we learned was it weighed more than 50 tons, which is more than a huge truck. We have learnt about an Ankylosaurus and how it had a very bony tail that it used to protect itself from enemies. We have learned about a Triceratops and how a Triceratops was a peaceful dinosaur and also a plant eater. So I wonder if you had remembered any of those or you had some different dinosaur facts. Right, today we're going to be learning about two different dinosaurs. Today we're going to learn about a Deinonychus. Can you say that? A Deinonychus. And we're also going to learn about a Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus, that's it. A Parasaurolophus. Can you say that? Well done, reception class. Right, so to find what chapter I need to go to, I'm going to go back to my contents page. And the first one we're going to learn about today is a Deinonychus. So if I look down the contents page, I can see that I can find out about a Deinonychus on page 16. So I'm going to flick to that page now. So this is what page 16 and 17 look like. So we can see our chapter header, Deinonychus, and let's see what we can find out. Deinonychus hunted in packs. This way it could attack dinosaurs much bigger than itself. If it hunted in packs, it means it didn't hunt by itself, it hunted with other Deinonychus. This way it could attack dinosaurs much bigger than itself, like this 1-ton Tenotontosaurus. This would give it enough food for a whole week. Deinonychus had strong back legs, it could run fast, jump high, and leap a long way. The brain of a Deinonychus was quite big compared to other dinosaurs. It may have been quite clever. Deinonychus had a long, stiff tail to help it keep its balance. You can see that there. A huge curved claw was used to rip open the skin of its victims. You can see its big claws there, reception class. Right, our next dinosaur for today is a Parasaurolophus. So let's see what page we can find out about Parasaurolophus. So I'm back to my contents page again. I'm going to look down until I find Parasaurolophus, which is here on page 20. So I'm going to turn to page 20 now. Right, so I have gone to page 20 and here I see our chapter header, Parasaurolophus, which is a tricky one to say, isn't it? The plant eater Parasaurolophus had a long tube of bone sticking up from the back of its head. We can see that here. The dinosaur may have blown air through this tube to make loud noises, just like an elephant does when it trumpets through its trunk. Parasaurolophus may have made noises to frighten off enemies or to find a mate. The skin was bumpy, as if it was covered in small pebbles. A long pointy tail helped the dinosaur to balance. Air was breathed in through the nose. It then passed through the hollow tube on the head before going into the body. Right, reception, your challenge for today is to work out whether the facts that you have or the sentences that you have written down on this piece of paper are true or false. So with a grown-up, you need to read each of the sentences. If you think that is true about a Deinonychus or a Parasaurolophus, then you do a tick. If you think it's false, it's not true, then you do a cross. You might just want to rewind this video and just have a listen back to those two chapters in case you can't quite remember. But you're ticking or crossing each of those sentences according to whether they're true or false, and then you can take a photo and send me your work on Seesaw because I would love to see. But that is our English lesson for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, reception class. Bye.